What makes an effective dental marketing campaign? Is it one that lots of people read, watch, or listen to? Is it one that brings you lots of clicks into your website? Or one that gets you lots of new contacts on social media? In just a moment, I want to tell you the one true measure of a campaign's effectiveness. Stay tuned. Yesterday, we talked about how important it is for your dental practice to have people who are effective at answering the phones and setting appointments. Now, that wasn't by accident. I strongly believe the only way you can effectively measure a marketing campaign's success is by the number of people who called to set an appointment. I'd like to say that the effectiveness is determined by the number of new patients that you have. But that would assume that everyone who's motivated to schedule an appointment either online or by phone actually does so. However, if you listen to yesterday's podcast, you know that's not the case. Many new patients are lost after they make the phone call to your office. How much is each new patient worth in your dental practice? If you don't know, that's a red flag. How many calls does each of your marketing channels generate? If you don't know, that's a red flag. And how many of those calls are your front office staff closing? If you don't know, that's a red flag. The only way to know that last one is by listening to those phone calls. Whether you listen to all of them or you spot check them, it's critical that the dentist listens to the calls coming into their practice to evaluate whether their front office staff is handling them and converting them into appointments. Now, let me take a step back to something I said earlier. Each of your marketing channels should have a unique tracking phone number. This means the phone number on your website is different from the number in the newspaper or magazine or billboard. Now, both of those numbers are different from the number on your TV commercial, and that number is different from the number on your direct mailer. You then get a very simple report about the number of calls that each marketing piece generated. Think of the benefit to knowing that you got 10 times as many phone calls from your website as you did that direct mail piece. Wouldn't it make more sense then to put more money directing people to your website than into the post office? You've got to be able to track which of your media channels is giving you the highest ROI. Once you know that, you can make sure that you're listening to the calls, converting the calls into prospects, and you know that your money's working for you versus you working to pay for your marketing. If you're ready to discover what my clients know that you don't about attracting patients online, schedule a patient attraction blueprint session. These are free to any serious dentist who wants to see what a system that can double your practice looks like. For more information, go to smartboxwebmarketing.com/blueprint.